Hi, Barry Foster here, and welcome back to the Scottish Job. This is episode number 19 with Glenrothes up in Scotland, and today we've got a South Challenge Cup second round match away to Creetown. Creetown are the amateur side. So without further ado, let's get straight to this match. Just remember that the board are expecting us to reach the fifth round this season, so I better come away with a victory today. Okay, here's the starting 11 for today's Richardson in goal, Denton, Flynn, Strachan and Lumsden across the back line with Motruck, Honeyman, Marshews and McLeod-Kane midfield. Higgs and Curry will lead the attacking line. And on the bench we'll have Curran, Watson, Paver, Lovett, Dunn, Edwards and Scotty Miller. Kyle Bell, he's just returned from injury, but we're not going to risk him with any further injury at the moment. Charlie Edwards is sitting on a yellow, so is Honeyman and Curry. But this is a pretty strong starting 11, so let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, well, our assistant Michael Dawson reckons we should say, I want you to pick up where you left off last time out. I have tried that before and it was a bit of a disaster, so I'm going to roll the dice here. I'm going to say we're the favourites for a reason, and go out there and make sure they're left in no doubt as why. Is that going to be the right team talk? I really don't know, but let's find out. Anyway, pretty good looking pitch here at Creetown. A little bit different to the photo we did see in the last video. But anyway, Creetown in a dark strip with a yellow front. And this is Flynn taking a free kick. Nice ball through to Motruck. He can get through here. Oh, I thought I think he tried to chip the keeper. I thought he was going to really blast that into the far corner. But anyway, that was a knee run thing. Not a bad opening few minutes for the visitors. But I must admit, when we played Ormiston in the other cup game, I got a bit of a shock how difficult they were to break down. They put up a really good game. They were very difficult to break down, and it wasn't until halfway through the second half we finally scored our first goal. Anyway, this is Creetown with possession. Big deflection, but Richardson read that well. Bit of rain starting to fall in Creetown. Lumsden with a throw to Curry, who's got his partner in crime back with him today, Charlie Higgs. Now Lumsden to Honeyman. This is Marshews. Oh, Motruck. Oh, it hits the post. He's offside, I think, is he? Okay, fair enough. Nice move, but he was offside. Anyway, Higgs tries to play Motruck through. Now this is Marshews. Oh, he must score. Oh, well, he fired it straight at Deer. Gee, I really thought Marshews would have found the back of the net. Clean through. Anyway, this is Flynn to Honeyman. Marshews playing a very long ball, a good one for Motruck. Now he's got players coming into the box. He looks for Curry. Only hits the post a second time. Football Manager. You just love the woodwork in 22, that's for sure. Anyway, Marshews, another ball to Motruck. Can he just dink it over? Well, he's got a corner for all his effort. I must admit, I think the ball hitting the frame of the goal is slightly overdone in the game. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems to happen often. But and sometimes 2-3 times a match. But anyway, this is Strachan with a free kick. And he hit it pretty well, but the keeper read it. Strachan, centre of defence, is not bad at taking free kicks. And another one. Now Denton firing it in. That's been headed away. But he puts it back in, looking for Flynn, that was a bit of a glitch there. Now Higgs, he'll get another corner. So we're knocking on the door here, putting Creetown under a lot of pressure. The woodwork has come to their aid a couple of times. And Flynn coming in well, but he just couldn't keep his header down. But I think we'll call out some encouragement to the boys. They're doing really nothing wrong. Just haven't found a way to put the ball in the back of the net. Anyway, this is Denton to Honeyman. Now Marsh Hughes to Denton. And he fires it long, looking for McLeod K. He's made a very good run. And he tried his luck, but that's going to be another corner. I think he should maybe looked for a teammate, I think. Maybe should have tried to cut it back. And Denton now with the corner. And he fires it in, but that's been headed away, but he can put it back in. But he plays it to Marsh Hughes, to Honeyman. Slowly being forced back, and here's another good ball to Motruck. Well, the keeper blocked his shot, and they're a little bit fortunate to come away with it. But Honeyman has robbed his opponent very well. Now this is Higgs. Plays, oh well, yeah. I could see what he was trying to do, but a little bit too much weight on that pass. So at the moment, Creetown are surviving. I guess they must be pretty happy with that, not to concede in the opening 27 minutes. This is a good move by Creetown. The cross a little bit overhit. Henderson will put it back in. Oh boy, that was a good opportunity there for Creetown, but the header was well over the bar. Well, we're coming up to 30 minutes in the match. So far it appears to be mainly Glenrothes, but still to see the opening goal. Now this is Honeyman to Denton to Higgs. Now Denton, he can put a pretty good cross in. That's been well headed away, but Lumsden now to Honeyman. Looking for McLeod K. Wasn't a very good pass, but Lumsden to Honeyman again. This is Higgs and Motruck. Now Denton and Honeyman. Once again, a lot of patient passing. This is Higgs. Puts in his cross. This is Curry. Oh, well, that was a fantastic save by the keeper. So Creetown's keeper, he's certainly earning his wages today and maybe more. Higgs with the corner, and that's been headed away. And Brown for Creetown. He can maybe launch a counter-attack, but not to be. I think we'll, when we can, we'll make another shout. We'll just wait to see what happens with this passage of play. Duncan playing it long for Creetown, but this is Marsh Hughes to Higgs, looking for McLeod K. Fires it all the way back to Strachan. That's a bit unusual. Curry looking for Higgs, and he's through. Oh, once again, Deer with a fantastic save. So their keeper is proving to be very difficult to get past today. Denton, Motruck. Couldn't win that heading duel, but Marsh Hughes and Flynn now to Denton. And this is Curry to McLeod K. Okay, he's going to turn. He's got to get a good cross in. Now he cuts it back to Marsh Hughes. Plays it all the way back to Honeyman. Plays an interesting ball out there to McLeod K. I wasn't expecting that, but I think we'll demand a little bit more from the boys because we're fast approaching half-time, 0-0. And remember, Creetown are an amateur side. I think they'll be pretty chuffed with a scoreline of 0-0 at half-time. Now, Honeyman robbed his man very well. This is McLeod K. Plays it back to Marsh Hughes. Puts it through to Curry. Curry is through. Oh, and he's fired it wide. Another very good opportunity, but not taken. 12 shots to 2. XG of over 2.2, nearly 2.3. So they've had plenty of pretty good chances here. Lots of possession, 7 corners to 0, and that's half-time, 0-0. I think Creetown would be over the moon with that scoreline. Let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, well, as you can see, plenty to choose from here. Let's do the old finger pointing as usual. I'm going to tell the boys, keep playing the way you have been and the result will come. Well, they seem to like that. But will they play well in the second 45 period? Because Creetown have certainly weathered the storm, especially their keeper, done a very good job between the sticks. Made quite a number of very good saves in the opening 45 minutes. So I guess he must be rating very, very highly. But once again, an amateur side proving to be a little bit difficult to break down. There was a long ball forward, but obviously came to nothing. So Denton can start maybe another attack from the left. This is our playmaker Marsh Hughes and Honeyman. Now Motruck back to Honeyman. Not a very patient passing, I've noticed this season by Glenrothes. A little bit different to last season, but anyway, that's a good ball through to Motruck. Can he cut a... Well, he's got, I think, a goal kick. Okay, the deflection came off him. I thought he was going to try and cut it back to some of his teammates in the box. But this is Lumsden with a throw to Marsh Hughes. Back to Lumsden. Now this is Honeyman to Marsh Hughes. But once again, he's shot straight at Deer. So the boys are not playing badly. They're just finding it difficult to score a goal. Long ball by Denton looking for Motruck. This is Curry. And he's just managed to keep possession. Honeyman to Higgs. Back to Honeyman. This is Motruck. So I was saying before, they seem to be playing a little bit differently compared to last season. I'm not quite too sure whether that's because I've got some different staff in this season. But anyway, Motruck with a very good run. Now he's got to get his cross in. Oh, he tried to find Curry with a low one. Didn't quite come off. Now Flynn to Marsh Hughes. Oh, through to McLeod K. Well, I thought he was going to shoot across the face of goal, but he went for the near post. And the keeper pulled off a fairly simple save, but it's a corner for Denton to take. And he goes far post, but that's been headed away. So once again, the boys from Creetown are improving to be very, very difficult to break down. We'll call out some encouragement to the boys. And I'm sorry about a few of the little stutters in the game, but this is McHarry through, but Richardson with a very good save. That could have been 1-0 to the hosts. So we've got to be a little bit careful here. They've obviously got the ability to punish us. Now this is Lumsden to Strachan. Honeyman looking for Motruck. Is he going to look for a long pass? He looks for McLeod K on the right. He plays it through for Curry. Curry is through. Oh, and this time Curry makes no mistake with his 7th goal of the season. And finally, after 57 minutes of football, we get a ball past Deer. And it was Motruck passing to his counterpart on the right wing, and a nice through ball to Curry. And just inside the D, on quite an angle, he beat the keeper with a very fine shot. I really do think the Glens have deserved that. Look at that, 17 shots to 4, an XG of 2.95. Oh, hitting the woodwork, a glancing header. So we've hit the woodwork 3 times in this match. I have seen that before. Anyway, Curry to Higgs. Higgs plays it back to Honeyman. Thought he was going to play it through. Honeyman, he might try his luck. Plays it to... Ooh, here we go, Motruck. Another good save by Deere. So the Glens are certainly knocking on the door for a second, but will it open? Denton with a corner. And that's been cleared only as far as Marsh Hughes. He can fire it back to Denton if he wants to, but he's lost possession. We'll probably think of some substitutions shortly in the game. Everybody's playing pretty well, I must admit. No one's having a poor game. But I think what we'll do is we'll make our first substitution. I think I'd like to bring on Scotty Miller, and I think I'll bring him on for... this will be a little bit difficult. I think I'll bring him on for Charlie Higgs. Now, Charlie Higgs is a pressing forward, so is Scotty Miller. I think I'll play Miller as an advance forward. I don't think we should be playing maybe with 2 pressing forwards. Maybe we can. But I'd like to give Scotty Miller a little bit more game time after his injury. Anyway, this is Lumsden, who plays it to Marsh Hughes. Gets past his man rather nicely. Now McLeod K. Well, he's gone down. Brown on a yellow. He could be in trouble here. And the ref comes over. I think this is going to be a second yellow and a red, and it is. So Creetown down to 10 men with maybe 20 minutes left in the game. That hasn't helped their cause at all. Look at that, Marsh Hughes playing a whale of a game in midfield. He's on a rating of 9 at the moment. Anyway, Denton with a free kick, and he fires it in far post. Miller, and he hits the side netting. Okay, let's make another substitution. We've got a few tired players out there. Charlie Edwards, I think we'll bring him on for Luke Motruck on the left wing. Charlie Edwards, he's fitted in very well. And Matthew Flynn's getting a little bit tired in defence. But I think we'll bring on Lennon Watson for Matthew Flynn. We'll give the player on loan a bit of game time as well. Now, it's only 1-0 to the Glens, but hopefully we can hang on to this scoreline or add to it. It's been a bit of a frustrating match. We've had over 60% possession, plenty of shots, very good XG, but only 1 goal to show for it. But anyway, Lumsden with a throw to Marsh Hughes. Now Lumsden can fire across in. He's looking for Edwards. And there it is, Charlie Edwards off the bench, making it 2-0 to Glenrothes. And he has been a very good signing, only as a cover for Motruck on the left wing, but he's done very well when we've used him. So I think this has wrapped the game up for Glenrothes, his second goal. Unmarked, nice header, keeper. Seemed to be colliding with maybe one of his defenders. And I think we'll call out some praise to the boys because overall they've done really well. They've played against a keeper, Deere, who's rating 7.5, so he's certainly had a fantastic match for his team. Without him, this scoreline could have been 5 or 6-0. But anyway, only seconds left in the match, and it's Creetown with possession. This is Ewing playing a long ball out to Knox on the left. And he's got a shot in, but okay, not a bad effort, but it was a good metre wide in the end. And that's it. Glenrothes beating Creetown 2-0 in the South Challenge Cup second round, and as you can see from those match stats, all very heavily favouring the visitors. So let's go and chat to the boys. Okay, once again, the old arms outstretched. A very nice victory, well done. Let's go and see who we play next. Okay, so in 7 days' time, we've got the Alex Jack Cup semi-final away to Lanark United. That'll be our next game in video number 20. And Lanark United, as you can see here, are coming 6th in the East of Scotland First Division Conference A. They're another semi-professional side, so this will be probably fairly tough match for us. Another away game, another semi-final. Be great to win that match and get into another cup final if we can. Anyway, that's the video for today. A fairly good 2-0 victory away to Creetown in that South Challenge Cup match. I hope you have enjoyed the video for today. If you have, please give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to leave a comment, please do. Until next time, I'm Barry Foster saying it's goodbye from me.